Welcome back to another YouTube workout video. Today we're going to do a killer ab workout. We're going to start on the floor doing regular crunches, making sure that you're going straight up with your chest and not using your chin to go up. So we're going up and down, trying to use your core the entire time, belly button to spine. The more controlled you are with this movement, the more you're going to feel it in your core. Again, I like to think about trying to lift my shoulders off the floor and then right back down. Keeping my neck nice and strong, head in line with your body. That way you're using your core to get up and not your neck. Three, two, and one. Next up, we're gonna do a reverse crunch. So we're gonna bring our knees towards our head and then right back down. Again, towards you and then right back down. This will help activate your lower core. Try to keep your back and your spine on the floor the entire time. You're not letting it sway when your legs go back down. Belly button to spine. Every time you crunch in, try to keep it engaged even when you go out. About 5 more. Two and one. Awesome. Next up, I call these your ladylike jackknife. So you're going to have one leg into a passe position, other leg is out. You're going to go up and then bring it back down. The entire time, I'm trying to keep my lower back on the ground, not swaying your back. And you also want to try not to let that straight leg ever drop to the floor. The lower you go, the harder this movement is. So if you're not feeling it in your abs yet, you're feeling a strain or a pull on your lower back, or you simply just feel like you can't do this exercise, that's okay. Don't go as low. No matter where you're at, as long as you feel it in your core, you will still get a good core workout. 3, 2, and 1. Other side, same thing. So switching legs, we're going up and down, crunch and down. Again, really think about keeping your spine on the floor the entire time. The lower you drop your legs, the more your back is going to want to pull up off the floor. So make sure that you're keeping it engaged to the floor. Three, 2, and 1. Next up, we have ab circles. We're going to go one way the entire time. So I'm going to do a big circle, nice and slow and controlled, pulling belly button into spine. I'm going the same way the entire time. This will help ignite your obliques. Again, pull belly button to spine. We're doing little circles all the way around. And go around and back down. Around and down. 3 more. Around and down. 2 more. Around and down. Final time. Around and down. Same thing, other way. So big circle up and then down. Up and down. While you're doing this exercise, let's make sure that we're using our core. And again, keeping your head in line with your body. Try not to use your neck or your chin to help you do this ab exercise. So I like to keep my eyes looking up at the ceiling the whole time. That way I'm using my core, less of my neck. If you feel any kind of pull on your neck, that's probably why. So having your hands helping you brace your neck and then keep your core tight. Hopefully you won't feel it as much in your neck. Doing great. We've got about 3 more. So we're going up and down. 2 more. Up and down. Final time. Up and down. Next up, we have what I call pirouette bicycles. The legs are going to be extended out. Whenever you bring one knee to passe, you're going to twist and then back out. Your other leg is staying out the entire time. This again is really going to hit your lower core, and this is the exact muscle that we're using when we pull our leg to passe in our pirouette. So if you feel like you're unstable in your turn sometimes, this will be a really great one to come back to. Again, the lower your legs are to the ground, the harder it's going to be. It's also going to be harder to keep your back on the floor. So if you need to lift your legs up more towards the ceiling, that's perfectly fine as long as you feel it in your core. So really try to press your spine into the floor the entire time while your legs are extended out. The bigger you twist, the harder you'll feel it. So again, try to get that elbow all the way to your knee and then right back center, all the way to your knee and right back center. We have 2 more both sides. And 1 more. Awesome. Next up, we have 2 starfish into a big jackknife. So I'm going out, together, and then up. This one, you're really gonna feel it in your lower abs. And just like all the other ones before this, the higher your legs are to the ceiling, the less it's going to be for your core. The lower your legs are to the floor, the more you're gonna feel it in your core, the more advanced this work is. So if you feel like when your legs are low, you're swaying your lower back and you're having a hard time keeping it on the floor, lift your legs up a little bit. That's going to relieve some of that tension on your back and help you feel it more in your core, working your way towards being all the way flat. These starfish are killer, so if you're starting to feel it, don't worry, I am too. Try to keep your legs straight the whole time, but I know it's so hard. We have 3 more left. 2 more. Final time. Yay, we're done with all those. Next up, we're gonna get into our plank. So go ahead and find your plank. We are on our hands. We are just holding our plank for a few seconds right here. Try to keep your shoulders on top of your hands and then gently press your heels slightly forward. That's gonna help you stay more in line and flatten your back, and it's also gonna help you feel it more in your core. If you feel like sometimes you start feeling it more in your shoulders or your back, try pressing your heels more forward. It's gonna help ignite your core. Pull belly button to spine. Really try to have a nice, strong foundation here. We're pushing the ground away with our hands and feet. About 10 more seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. We've got slow mountain climbers next. I'm going right, together, left, together. Right, together, left, together. We are tapping the floor the entire time. This will help use your lower core. These ones always kill, so if you're feeling it, you're doing great. We are halfway done. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and go onto your right elbow. We're going to do a right side plank. I like to stack my feet on top, but if you have to stagger your feet to get more stability, that's perfectly fine. As we're doing this ab exercise, really think about lifting your hips up to the ceiling. You're gonna feel it more in that oblique or your side abs. The more you let your hips drop, the less you'll feel it in your core, and you'll mainly just feel it in your shoulder. And we wanna be activating our core, not our arms right now. Halfway done. About 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go over to the other side. So now we're on that left elbow. Again, I'm pushing my hips all the way up to the ceiling, trying to keep my shoulder on top of that elbow. I like to stack my feet, but again, if you want to stagger, that's totally fine. Lifting those hips up to the ceiling. You're almost halfway done. Under 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna go right back to our slow mountain climbers. Again, we're tapping the floor every single time, trying to keep your core nice and strong. Hopefully by now your abs are feeling a little bit fatigued. We're halfway done. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and final thing, go onto your forearms. We have a plank hold for 30 seconds. We're doing so good. When you're on your forearms, really make sure that your shoulders are on top of your elbows. You're squeezing your core, pressing your heels slightly forward, keeping your back nice and flat. You're over halfway done. You only have 10 more seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And that's it. That's our 10-minute killer ab workout. I hope you guys like this video. If you did it, tag me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.